Let's go over how to find and how to use the formula for the surface of a sphere. Um, so here's our sphere, here's our formula, so it's 4 times pi times r squared. So if we had a sphere with a radius of 5, to find its surface area we'd be doing 4 times pi, which is 3.142 times 5 squared. Remember, the 5 gets squared before it gets multiplied. Okay. Pause, have a go. When you're ready, unpause. So 5 squared is 25 times pi times 4, 314.2 centimeters squared. Look carefully at the units. Any issues with coming up with that answer, just email me. Just be very careful. Remember, you need it's 5 squares. In other words, if you do 4 times pi times 5, get a value, then square the whole lot, you're not going to get the correct answer. It's just the 5 that's being squared. Let's look at this next situation. So just say you're asked to find the surface area of a hemisphere. There'd be 2 parts. You'd have the curved part, but you'd also have the flat part as well. So firstly, we know the surface area for the whole sphere is 4 times pi times r squared. So we'd work that out, but it'd be half of that. And the flat part at the bottom, well, that's just a circle, and we can just find that by doing pi times r squared. So in this situation here, just say we had a hemisphere and it had a radius of 5. So for the first part, to get the curved part of the hemisphere, we'd be doing 2 times pi times r squared, because that's half a sphere. It's a hemisphere. But remember, because we've chopped it in half, we've got the flat surface at the bottom. That's pi r squared. So for a hemisphere, the total surface area would be 3 times pi times r squared. So you'd be doing 3 times pi times 5 squared, which would be 235.6 meters squared.